Hello beer tubers, and welcome to another edition of Geek Beer Reviews. Tonight I'm going to cross the big pond and I'm going to be doing the Mikkeller Beer Geek Breakfast. I've heard a lot about this, never tried it. Saw it last weekend, picked up a couple bottles. This one was brewed at the, I know I'll butcher it, apologies to Peter, the master of Hobbits, the Nano Brewery in Grimstad, Norway. I know I've done one of their beers. I'm sure I butchered the name of the brewery when I did it. From the website it says, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, many say. And if you're a beer geek, there's no better way to start the day than with a powerful, complex morning stout. The unique mix of oats and coffee give this beer large body and power, while the coffee at the same time creates a nice balance. Very similar on the bottle, worded slightly different. This comes in at 7.5% ABV. I don't see any kind of date on the bottle. Again, they got the little dots on the bottom, so maybe they're putting their dates in Braille. I'm sure this has been around a while, so get this in a glass and see what we have here. I'm trying not to be too aggressive because I hear this. Yeah, that's a pretty big head. Yeah, we got it's a good looking stout. You can't see a hint of light through that at all. Got a good, probably 3-finger mocha brown head, fine tight bubbles, except right in the center there's some big bubbles, but around the edges, but you can't see a hint of light through this at all. Let's give it a smell and see what we have here. Yeah, you get the coffee on the nose right up front. There may be a little, there's some chocolate, some cocoa, maybe a hint of molasses, a little caramel, might even be a touch of vanilla, but it's primarily coffee and chocolate. I do get a bit of the oatiness in there, but not so much. Not knowing the age of this, I'm not expecting a lot of hops, and I don't really smell any. I do get a bit of, I think I get a bit of the alcohol in the aroma. And anyway, this is a darn good looking, darn good tasting stout. So let me give it a taste and see if it follows here. I get the chocolate a little stronger in the taste than I got in the smell. Still getting the strong coffee too. There's a light, sweet malt note there that's really nice. There's also some dark roasted malts. Finish is slightly bitter, like I don't think it's from hops. I think it's probably from that coffee. They said they use gourmet coffee in this, but they don't say what it is. I'm sure if I do some research I'd find out, but basically it's gourmet coffee. I know they did one with the one with the weasel poop coffee in them. I've never tried that. I've never seen that one. I really like to try that beer bacon breakfast that they do, but this is all I got right now. But this beer geek breakfast so far is pretty darn good, getting everything you want in a stout. That bit finish is slightly bitter. I think that's where the coffee kicks in, because you get your sweetness up front, your roasted malts and the chocolate, and I'm surprised, as dark as this is and as heavy as it seemed to pour, I was expecting a little heavier mouthfeel. It's got a nice creamy mouthfeel, but it's thinner than I expect. I expected something maybe a little thicker. This is just a medium body on this mouthfeel. I was expecting something a little more thick and viscous. So anyway, I'm going to get the rest of this in the glass. I'm going to sit and let this warm up for a bit. It'll probably be a good while. And I'll be back in a few with final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's been half an hour or so. I've been sipping on this a little bit. It's warmed up quite a bit. It's still not quite room temperature, but it's cool in the house. It's fall. We don't have the heat on yet, so it hasn't warmed up a ton, but flavor profiles haven't really changed. You're still getting the coffee on the nose. You got the chocolate. I'm really not getting the, it says it's an oatmeal stout brewed with coffee. I'm not getting the oats on this a lot. I'm getting the dark malts, the chocolate, definitely getting the coffee. Still bitter on the finish. That's it. I know it's the coffee bitterness, but it's bitter in a good way. The flavor's really good. I don't think it's between the flavor being. I think it's almost muted. Not as strong as I was. You know, Mikkeller's got a rep, and you know I was expecting something a lot stronger and a lot thicker on the mouthfeel. It's got a thin mouthfeel. The flavors are good, but like I said, they're muted. It's a tasty stout. It's not one of my favorites. At $9.99 a bottle, I'm almost disappointed. I bought two. I mean, I'll drink the other one and I won't regret it, but I think at that price it's a bit overpriced for what I got. I'm gonna have to give this one a. I mean, it's a good stout. It's an above average stout, but it's not up there in the top echelon. I'm gonna have to give this a 7.5 out of 10. I was wavering between 7 and 7.5, but since it's Mikkeller and I don't know the age of it, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and give him that other half point. But Mikkeller's Beer Geek breakfast, at least in this incarnation, the age I have it, going to get a 7.5 out of 10. Till next time, everybody, cheers. Keep drinking good beer.